afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Digging in, Trevor Story, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Lux calls for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Gray starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
First round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
These Rockies guys, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, and this
ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Here's Corey Seeger. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Seeger has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia. 1 down. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up is Max Muncie. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He carries a .308 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Seeger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Gray is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up. Turner shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Raimel Tapia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity. Oh, wow, what a stop. The throw. It's in time. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rockies are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Number 9.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. To short. Story picks it up, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in now, Dom Nunez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Dom Nunez.
First pitch on its way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
John Gray.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He froze him on the fastball there. Justin Turner is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Seeger. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Arenado has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Nunez to put this one away, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Nolan Aronado as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, number 9.
In now, Gavin Lux. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
No.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Blackmon going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 LA. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And the pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 now. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 24.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Left center, base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Corey Seeger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is lifted out to left. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One left for L.A., but they're on top 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, John Gray. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A payoff pitch one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-0. So here's Cody Bellinger. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hit high. Plane 11, 1-1. That's out.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Left side. Arenado's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncie. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-1.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Tapia. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. One out, nobody on. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
In now, Gavin Lux. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, off the plate.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
One ball.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 2-1 the count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Pitch is popped up. McMahon is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Aronado. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Kershaw now on 1-1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Aronado.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Nolan Aronado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and another one deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2.
Now batting. The center field.
Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball off the plate.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Rocky strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 1. Last half of the 7th here, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seeger.
The shortstop, Corey Seeger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Ryan Shaw will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Again, another foul ball. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Dom Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Colorado. Number 26, David Dahl.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now the 2-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. It's 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Pedro Baez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box, Daniel Murphy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. The runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Nolan Aronado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Baez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one 3-2. Jairo Diaz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Josh Peterson.
He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Desmond will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. First offering on its way. Gavin Lux comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Hit down the line at first. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Tapia.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the 17th.
Rockies down to their final out now. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns his first win of the season. John Gray racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. Firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.